It doesn't matter what your level is. Most likely you're doing this mistake. What is this mistake? How to solve chess puzzles, which is going to affect your tactics and which is going to affect your game. Because you might think like, I'm solving 30 minutes of tactic each day, but there is a hidden process no one is telling you about, and no one is caring whether you know this or you don't know this, but I do care about your improvement. What do I talk about? Here, for example, in this position, how to solve a tactical puzzles, how to benefit the most. For example, this is the wrong way, yeah? This is not the right way. This is the wrong way. Like, it's clear it's why to play here on chess.com. It doesn't matter actually. On chess.com, you're solving a tactical chess puzzle on chess, on whatever website you're creating or already created. This is the wrong way, okay? Like, wait a second. I'm thinking for a couple of seconds and then, yeah, I saw this move, like rook takes 6. It's a bad move. Let me try again. Let me try again. So what should be the move? What should be the move? Like, yeah, I found something. Like, it should be knight c6. Yeah, again, not okay. Show me the solution. Like, show me the solution. Okay, what's the solution? Knight g6, knight. Okay, that's good. I know this, and moving on. Moving on. Okay, this is actually part of it. Now, I was not sure about even the first move. Like, I was just picking randomly. Yeah. Now I'm solving this chess puzzle. Try to solve it with me. It's my rating, it's 25.95. I'm not solving that much actually, or not in regular paces, but from time to time I'm doing this, as I'm focusing on multiple parts of my training, yeah, not only on solving puzzles, which is important, but not the only important thing that I should do. So here, the other like mistake that some player is doing, like they are looking about what should I do. Like, there's, for example, in this position, there's this check and there is this check, and there is rook here, but my queen is under fire, so maybe I need to do something. Yeah, most likely the move should be queen g1 check, and after king e2, now rook g8. The point is my rook is protected and the king cannot escape. So, oh yeah, okay, queen g1 check and then rook to g8, and this is again the wrong way. Okay, it should be rook g2. See, it should be rook g2, and I played rook g2, and I have the feeling that this is the right move. I have the feeling this is the right move, but this is actually a very, very bad idea. And now in this position, what should I do? Oh, this check is interesting. And puzzle solved. Did I benefit from this puzzle? Yes. How, like, what's the percentage? Like, is it 100% benefit? No, it's maybe 25, maybe 20%. What? Only 20? Yeah. Because in a game of chess, I'm not going to do this. In a game of chess, because what I'm going to lose is high. I'm going to lose a rating, probably some points, some places, prizes I'm fighting on or fighting for. So I won't do this. I won't give random checks and whether it does work or not. I need to see my opponent's options. I need to consider, what does my opponent replies? What are you going to reply to my ideas? So this is again a wrong way. Now, let's try to think in the right way. I will think in the right way. I will try to simplify, so you will now have better ways how to solve chess puzzles, yeah? Okay, this one. I might not solve it. Like, I'm not pretending that I can solve everything and I find the right solution for everything. No. But I will try to guide you towards the right solution. Imagine, first of all, you need to imagine that you're playing a game. A serious game. Exact game. So here in this position, the last move was knight f5. So the first thing I see is g takes h5. Now, this is actually super important, guys. Please pay attention. First of all, you need to see your options horizontally. Like, I have A, B, C options. I'm not only focusing on A. I will have A, B, C, maybe A, B, maybe A, B, C, D. And then I will, based on the time I do have, based on the position, I will start prioritize. Like, what should I start with? What is the most to be the best? So here in this position, I have g takes h5 as a candidate move. I need to look for my opponent's resources. Like, first of all, there is a pressure here on c2, like with the rook and the queen. And with the help of the knight, that makes it kind of a serious pressure. So there's something related to c2 pawn. G takes h5 is a move. Looking for this is a candidate idea, let's say. And another idea is that I'm looking for my opponent resources, that my knight is on the attack. Also, I need to consider what's going on the position. Like, what about the material situation? What about the king safety? So material wise, I do have a rook for 2 pieces, like, and 2 pawns, like a rook and 2 pawns for 2 pieces, which is kind of good enough, yeah. But if I take this way, probably queen takes f3 is kind of annoying. I don't know what to do against. Okay, so there's g takes h5, and my knight is attacked. So the other idea that I'm thinking of, or I'm considering, so A is g takes h5, B is to move the knight. Where? So there is b1, maybe b2, maybe b3. Like, most common way is to move as forward as possible, so probably knight g5. And that will be an idea, because after knight g5, I am threatening the kind of what's so called smothered mate, right? Knight f7, and then the smothered mate idea. If you don't know about this, I will show you that. So I do have A, I do have B. Do I have C? Yes, I do have C. In a game, I will go for something like maybe protecting the knight. Should I move the knight? No, maybe something like rook to f2. This is C. Do I have D? Maybe I do have D. The D might be queen f7. So I came up with 4 options. See, this is the right way to think about a chess puzzle. This is the way that will kind of simulate, automate the game of chess that you're playing, yeah? Either online or offline. OTB, over the board. So I do have queen f7, I do have rook f2, I do have knight g5, and I do have g takes h5. Now I need to prioritize in my mind. The less like dangerous one for me, or the one that I don't think I will most likely play, which is rook to f2. Like, this is probably the 4th I will calculate. If I don't find anything useful, yeah? If I don't find anything useful. Guys, why this is so important, that will actually speed up the way you solve the problem. Because during my chess career, I do remember many cases where I was calculating a move for 30 minutes, and when I came back home, analyzing the game, there was another move that I completely forgot about. And it's easy. For example, I remember in one game, my queen was on e3, and I spent 30 minutes calculating queen to g5. And because I just I was stuck in one solution, in one way, I forgot that I do have queen c5. If I saw queen c5, I'll play it within 3 minutes. I spent 30 minutes on queen g5. I got into time trouble. I lost the game. Maybe draw. I don't remember what's the idea, but practically I lost 30 minutes because I had a bad mentality how to solve these chess puzzles. Now, here I do have again 4 options: queen f7, rook f2, g takes h5, and knight g5. So how to prioritize these ideas? For the most, or for the ones, I will start with the ones that has the higher chance to work. Because if one move worked, most likely I will play it, because I need to save time. I don't want to think about that 4 moves, yeah? But if you think about this, like you have 4 options, sometimes the right option will like stand out easily, yeah? So the first move that I will kind of delay, I will calculate for later, is this one, rook f2, because it's kind of a passive one. It's a reaction one. I'm doing reactions, and in tactical positions, you need to be the one who's asking questions, not who's answering them, yeah? Who has the initiative, who's threatening something. So rook f2 is the least. I do have it in my bucket, Queen f7 is nice, but queen f7, like, what am I threatening? My idea, maybe if you take my piece, I'll take your piece, or I'll take another piece. So it's kind of, we are exchanging pieces. So queen f7, I will also put it in the 3rd. I do have 2. Knight g5 and g takes h5. G takes h5 is the 2nd, as I'm attacking and taking a piece. And the last one is knight g5. Knight g5 I like the most. Why I like knight g5 the most? Because after knight g5, I'm threatening the knight. I am saving my knight, threatening the knight. And also, there's this idea of the smothered mate. Check, check, queen check, and checkmate. This is a pattern that I already know. Wait a second, how do I know these patterns? You're not subscriber yet. I already created a 100 patterns chess tactical idea you need to know, and it's already a video. You can, I will put it at the end of the video, as a end screen or something. So I do have this knight g5, I do have this g takes h5. So knight g5. Shall I play knight g5? I prioritize. I got four options, four candidate moves. Shall I now play knight g5? No. I need to now think about my opponent resources. Guys, I'm sorry. This seems to be taking too much time. But this is, if you do this is the right way to improve your tactical vision, to get the most benefit of your tactical training, and within time it will be subconsciously done. So now I will think about knight g5, as this is my first move. Knight g5, what is my threat? My threat is knight f7. Does my opponent has a greater threat? Like, for example, does the queen c2 work? No. For 1 second I will see that I do have rook takes c2, so I'm fine here. So queen takes c2 is not an idea. So how can my opponent defend against knight g5, knight f7, as I'm threatening mate in one, or mate in couple of moves? It's kind of mate in one, because after knight f7, white has no or black has no defenses. So after knight g5, there is this idea of h6. You're attacking my knight, and if I give you this check, there is king to h7. Yeah, but after that I could go g takes h5, and then probably I will win an exchange, right? Yeah. If my opponent saved his knight, as I'm threatening the knight with, for example, knight f6, now the smothered mate works. Check, check, and queen to g8 check, and then knight f7 checkmate. So after knight g5, I saw like h6 doesn't work, but wait a second, bishop e6 doesn't also work. The last option is bishop to e8. But if bishop to e8, can I take your knight? Most likely, yes, I can take the knight. So 90% knight g5 is the move. 90%. I might be mistaken. We are all human, and we do mistake. We're doing mistakes, but it's fine. G takes h5, there is queen takes. So as knight g5 worked, as I'm explaining things to you now, I will pick knight g5. But if knight g5 did not work, I already gave numbers. I already have my priority. I have 3 other options to look for. I will not start from scratch, And if I found knight g5 is too impractical, not a practical move, it takes too much time. I do have only 3 minutes on my clock, and knight g5 takes maybe 5 minutes based on my abilities, my tactical abilities. No, I will not play knight g5. I will play a normal move. For example, g takes h5, the second priority, which needs less calculations. I will go home, analyze, gaining more ideas, solve more puzzles the right way, improve my tactical abilities. Later on, I will be able to calculate knight g5. So knight g5, is it the right move? It's the right move. But now I am happy. Now I gained the most out of this chess puzzle, as I really dominate the position. It's just solving a chess puzzle. No, I dominate the position. Now, if I take your knight, you will take mine. So I will escape my knight with knight f7 check. And now I do believe I could take your knight. Though, see, I reached this position. Shall I do it right away? No. Couple of seconds thinking, is g5 a better move, for example, because I'm threatening g6, maybe checkmate? Yeah, it's interesting, but maybe your opponent could take this way. So it's just g takes h5. Thanks. Puzzle solved. You're gaining some rating on your rating puzzles on chess.com or whatever you're solving, but this is not the most important. Even if knight g5 wrong, I got 90% benefit of this puzzle. 90%, because see, my mind is working. My mind muscles are improving. If you went to the gym and you run for 15 minutes or something, you already improved. This is the way. It's not about running 15 minutes and running 1 kilo in 1 minute or and so. No, this is not the point. Okay, let's try another one. Guys, if you find this useful, please write me in the comments. From time to time, I will provide you with such practical ways to train, because I'm really gut sad whenever I train a student who have been trained for a year or something, and he's doing this the wrong way. You cannot improve. You will be stuck. If you do this the right way, you will be amazed how fast you will improve your calculations. Okay, let's start another one. So here we go. The last move was bishop to b5. Within time, by the way, you will be neglecting moves faster, based on the type of the position that you're having. So after bishop to b5, he's attacking my queen. Okay, good. I will look at material wise. I'm doing fine. Maybe I am 2 pawns up, but this is not the only factor in the position. because my king is kind of not great. His king is not great as well, so that's good. Okay, now I kind of evaluate the position, quick evaluation as to know what can I sacrifice, what can I offer, or what I can offer during my calculations. Because sometimes sacrificing a queen for a rook is a good idea if you are up an extra rook and a minor piece or something, yeah? So after bishop to b5, now let me pick moves. First move is queen takes b5. Shall I? No, yeah, queen b5, please, please go away. I need to calculate queen b5. Keep quiet, keep silent, no disruption. No. Wait a second. Yeah, this is an option. Option number 1. Option number 2 is knight takes b5. As my queen is attacked, I need probably to go something for c6 to solve my queen issue. And the third one is to move the fourth one is to move my queen away. Like, where can I go? For example, do I have queen h8, for example? Is that a move? Yeah, probably it's a move. Or maybe queen c8. So I do have already 5 moves. Prioritize. Let's prioritize. The reactions one, the answering in questions one, I will put them on the last of the list. So, escaping or putting the queen away, I don't like. Queen h8, queen c8, c6. These kind of reactions. Oh, also, by the way, I forgot to add one more option, which is knight f3 check. Yeah, this is important because this is kind of forcing and this is kind of counter-attacking. So I have 6 candidate moves. The reaction moves I don't like, and I will put them at the end of the list. Queen c8, queen h8, c6. Now I do have queen takes b5, knight takes b5, knight f3. One more look. Do I have anything else? Like, can I attack his queen, giving any checks, etc.? No. So I have 6 candidate moves. Let's put them in green. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I will delay this. I will delay this and delay that and delay that. Yeah, these moves will be delayed for later. I will focus now as 4, 5, 6. I will focus now on queen takes b5, knight takes b5, knight f3 check. Which one to prioritize? There is a good chance that it should be knight f3 because it's quickly to know if knight f3 is a good move or not. Because if knight f3 is a good move, it will be clear. If it's not a good move, it will be clear. So after knight f3, is my opponent having too many options now in this position? Like after knight f3, yes. By the way, never move pieces. No. You cannot move pieces until you find the clear picture, the clear solution. 2, 3, 4 moves ahead. No moving pieces. Your vision, your visualization will be dead if you're moving pieces. Never. So I will not move pieces. Okay, knight f3 check. There's king e2, there's king d1, there's king c2, king c3, king c1. Too many options actually. So as all of these too many options and I don't have clear follow-up, forget. By the way, there is this escaping option that I did not calculate, but that's escaping. Yeah, maybe this is number 7. So I do have knight takes b5 and queen takes b5. What should I do? I will prioritize queen takes b5. As my queen takes b5, I will join the knight attacking the king, yeah? But wait a second. Queen takes b5 and knight takes b5. I prioritize queen takes b5. So now I will start calculating queen takes b5. Okay, queen takes b5. What does my opponent have as resources? Yeah, there is a check from d8. There is a check from g8. There is a check from f8. I am a piece up, so I don't care about a3, b3, h5 is already slow move. So these are the only moves that I'm really caring about. By the way, I saw that if queen takes e5, there is knight f3 check. So queen takes b5. And now maybe I'm threatening queen here, queen check, too many checks, and it will be most likely winning. So there's this check, which is rook g8 check. I'll move my king up, and then no more checks. See, I saw that quickly, no more checks. You might take more seconds, more minutes to saw that. No problem. Within time, you will be improved. You will see it faster. Okay, so the rook check is fine. I'll go king b7, no problem. The queen check from f8, I'll go to b7, and now I'm most likely attacking your queen, so you don't have clear follow-up. There is a check from here, but again, king b7, and I'm attacking your queen as well. And but wait. There is something on c7. See? So now we're not done. Queen takes b5. There's queen e8. Should we say no? But then the queen b5 is about no. Wait a second. because I'm winning. I'm a piece up, you know. And if I am not checkmated, I will checkmate my opponent. So I'll go king b7. Now queen c7 or rook c7. Good. If queen takes c7, my king is here. I do have king a6. Other checks? Yes. There's this check. Where can I go? I can't go, because after this check my king is stuck. So double check. Queen takes b5. Check. King here. Check with the queen. Only move. Check now. And my king cannot move. And if knight c6, he will take for free. So, as you can see, does queen b5 work? Unfortunately, it doesn't work. I would like to make it work, but no. That's why I left with one move, which is knight b5. Should I play knight b5? If I have seconds on the clock, yes, I'll go knight takes b5. But if I don't know, because I still have queen h5, queen c6, queen h8, etc. Maybe c6. So knight takes b5. How about knight takes b5? Now I am a piece up. Can my opponent do me any harm? Can he does any problems to me? I'm thinking. Any checks? No. So what can he do? Rook f7 threatening rook f8? That's a decent move, and that's a decent idea. How can I avoid that? Maybe king b7, simply king b7, yeah. If queen g5, it's again king b7. And I'm kind of happy, I'm kind of fine. Okay, rook e7 attacking the queen. I could move my queen away, for example, maybe queen d8, say. And I should be fine. So yeah, most likely it's knight takes b5. Even if my solution is wrong, I get the most of the position. So let's go. Knight takes b5. It's right move. Already done. Finished. Actually, this puzzle is about to make the difference or to see why queen b5 is a bad move. Again, my queen b5 idea that I noticed. Okay, let's analyze this here. If queen takes b5, like after bishop b5, queen takes b5, there's this idea check. I go here. Check. Check. I go here and then rook g6. Yeah, I was right. Rook g6 check, and now I need and I have to give up my queen. Yeah, maybe I'm not completely lost. I should not survive, resign this game, but most likely I will lose the game, you know. The other move I considered, but I checked knight b5 first, and after knight b5 I saw that nothing can happen, like rook f7, king b7, and I should be fine. Computer says now even knight d6 is stronger. See, now with the analysis I'm even gaining more ideas, because now I'm attacking the rook and threatening knight e4, double forking these two guys. Perfect. Guys, write me in the comments, do you find this useful? How useful do you find this? And if you want more of these practical on the spot like lectures or videos, please write me in the comments. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for every nice word that you're mentioning in the comments. That helped me a lot to continue. That support me a lot to continue. And I really appreciate that. Wish you the best chess ever. And see you in another one. Have a nice day.